Welcome back, guys. Stas23 here, back again with a little bit of knife therapy. Today's knife is this beauty. This is the Boker Lancer by custom knife maker Serge Panchenko. If you're not familiar with Serge Panchenko, I'm probably butchering that name. He was also the one that collaborated with Spyderco to make this little beauty, the dog tag knife. Very successful with Spyderco. They got several different versions of this one. He's really great at making compact, small EDC folders, and this one definitely fits that bill. Um, this is, I think, it's Surge's first production with our first test with Boker, and this is the first time I've seen this on their blades. The first production run, mine's 405 or 500. I mean, they might do this on all the first productions, but I don't have any. As you can see, it says CPM S35VN, which is kind of confusing to me because if you look on Boker's website and on a few of the dealers' websites, it's saying 440C. So I have no idea. Maybe if somebody can fill me in on that, I would love to know. Um, the blade is a drop point, almost spear pointish. Um, it's a very, let's say, probably halfway up saber grind. It's kind of thick behind the edge. It's not the best slicer in the world, but you know, for EDC task, it'll definitely get the job done. You could, if you know how to sharpen, you could lay the edge back and make it a little bit better. It's got a very attractive top swedge. I like that a lot coming out. Blade stock's not overly thin. I mean, not overly thick, but it could, to me, it could be a little bit thinner. I would have loved to see a nice deep hollow grind on here. I think it would have worked out a lot better. The opening method, you can either open it with the thumb disc. It's running on Teflon washers. I know that'll turn some people off, but I will say this knife is incredibly smooth. Um, you can also, I've noticed, I don't know if it was meant like this, but if you can see the little thing right here, you can open it, see if we can do it behind the camera. You can open it as a front flipper. And I think that's pretty awesome. As you can see, you got a deep recess right here to be able to get your finger in that lock bar right there, easily disengage. This knife weighs slim to nothing. Let's get a quick weight on this real quick, because when I put it in hand, I was very impressed. It's got just G10, no liners. It's got an inset titanium liner lock right here. Let me get the lock up real quick. Very nice. Let's get a quick look at that, guys. 2.4 ounces. Let's get a quick size so you can kind of grasp, you know, that 2.4 ounces at what size. Let's see. Your blade is right around the 3-inch marker and about, let's say, a little bit over 7¼ inches long. So great for EDC for me, especially. One thing I will say right off the bat, you know, I just got this knife in today, but the ergonomics aren't too stellar. I mean, this is one blocky handle. They have chamfered around all the edges, so there's no real sharp spots, but it just kind of feels like I'm holding a block. You know, it's not so uncomfortable to where, you know, I'm not going to carry it, but it's not the most ergonomic handle in the world. I mean, it's pretty obvious if you look at it, but for what it is, how light it is, it's a great EDC drop in the pocket style knife. Let's see, we got tip up, right hand only. Sorry about that, lefties. It wouldn't work for you anyway because you can't really access the thumb hole disc, or I mean thumb hole on the left side anyway. Maybe, yeah, you could flip it out, but that's not that comfortable. Construction is very minimal. You got your stop pin that's inset into the G10. You got 2 body screws with just some plain Jane barrel spacers. I'm not sure if the clip's titanium or not. It may be, because it's, like I said, this knife's super light. The retention on it's fairly good. You got a decent amount to get into your pocket. And you know, so far, I think it might be a keeper for me. Like I said, I haven't really got it in the pocket too much. I just got it in the mail. I just wanted to get it on film. See if I can get some close-ups. I love this acid wash type finish that Boker does. It's so clean. It's makes it look so rustic. Kind of like I said, if you're familiar with Serge or Sergey, if you're familiar with his designs, you know that he does a lot of rustic, vintage style looks. Very attractive knives in my eyes. You know, it might not be for you, but if this is something that speaks to you, very, very smooth. I love the action. It's just so buttery smooth. Let's check lockup. You got, it's no blade play, but I think there's blade flex because you got, you know, just some thin G10 slabs, a thin liner lock right here. That's pretty well done. I like how they milled that little pocket out so you can disengage your lock bar. Easily flips over with the thumb. We'll get some quick size comparisons and some knives kind of in this price range just to give you an idea. First one up, the Kershaw Blur. The Blur is going to be quite a good bit longer, probably about a ½ inch longer, but about in the same price category. I'm sorry I didn't mention this knife comes in right around $65. If that's really S35VN like stamped, I think that's a great deal. I love that blade steel, especially Boker does a good job on their heat treat. I find they run their stuff kind of hard. I like that. High, I mean. Another one kind of in this price category, a little bit cheaper, is the Kershaw Link. The Link is, I'd say, probably about a ½ inch longer. So that's a decent size comparison for you right there. Another Kershaw, that's all I got on my table right now. Kershaw Skyline. I know a lot of people know or have the Skyline, so this will give you a good size reference if you want to see it on top like that. I have a medium-sized hand. It fits my hand very well. You can see the handles are close in the same size. The Skyline's a little bit longer, not by much. I'll definitely give y'all a better look at it after I've had some more time in the pocket. I'm glad to see Serge Panchenko working with more companies. I love his designs. I love the little bean EDC folder. I guess this kind of looks like it. This one, but called the Lancer. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or just feel like shooting the shit in the comments, feel free. I love to talk to you guys. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like my content, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.